How long will this current 49ers Super Bowl window last?
Are we sure it's not over?
Yeah. Is
It
this
might have ended last year. They're gonna try to show that they can extend it one more year this year, but they're not really convincing anyone right now. They seem a little burnt out, and maybe as long as they have Brock Purdy, they'll have a window. But I think the window could change pretty soon, where a lot of these older guys start to leave and they build around Brock and guys who were drafted the last few years, and Bosa and Warner. Brock, Bosa, Warner, Debo. That could be the team. I don't even know how much longer Christian's going to be here. I know he just got extended. He's a running back. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to hold on to it for one more year. They're the oldest team in the league. If it doesn't happen this year, they got to retool. So I just don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year, not to be a spoiler. I thought last year was their best chance. They probably should have won it last year. And this year it's going to be frustrating.
So if they're not going to win the Super Bowl this year, how do you predict that the season is going to play out?
I think they start slow. I think they do rally, but I don't think they get the number one seed. I feel like they finished with 10 or 11 wins. Let's call it 11. And they have eventually have to go on the road in the playoffs. And if let's say they play Detroit on the road, Detroit's really good at home. Detroit's way better at home indoors than they are on the road outdoors. And that could be the difference. Like they beat Detroit by 3 points last year at home in the NFC Championship game. Just a different venue could be the difference. Or if, Philly or Green Bay could be better this year. It's or the Rams. So I just feel like the Niners are going to make a run. They're too talented not to unless the whole team gets hurt. But I think it's going to be a little too – they're going to come up a little short. 13 wins 2 years ago, 12 last year, 11 this year. That's the slow fade of an old team.
Another A+.
Oh, thank you. My God. I could have stopped, but I was like, let me get that plus. Let me get that plus.
No, you
So
gotta keep it going.
aside from the record prediction, do you have a breakout player this year?
Yeah. I wouldn't consider Diamador Lenore a breakout player. Like he's been a starter. He might be a Pro Bowler if that's what you call a breakout player. I think Diamador Lenore could go from being, good player that Niners fans know to Pro Bowler. And then the Jordan Mason emergence, I think the Niners could go from like it's the Christian McCaffrey offense to actually there's like a thunder and lightning thing going on here because Christian's a little bit older and he's had this calf injury on and off for like a year and got to be careful. So Mason's big too. And then Cowing. Let's say Ayuk actually does get traded 2 days before the season like I have predicted. I don't think that Ricky Pearsall is going to be stepping up anytime soon or Chris Conley. I think Cowing's the one who's making that first move. And the trio of him, Jennings, and Debo is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And Pooney. Pooney's big.
Yeah,
Pooney could be the Niners' best offensive lineman if Trent Williams isn't there right now. Pooney could be so good, they'd be like, should we play him at left tackle? I don't know.
Do you foresee if Trent Williams misses that they would stick him at left tackle? Or do you think that
they haven't given him any reps there, so probably not, but maybe they should have.